Hello everyone, welcome to Snapshot 25W058. Very exciting one today. Uh, as you can see, I did a little bit of a setup. This took way longer than I probably should have, but I did enjoy it, and you can already see some of the new features at the entrance of the zoo that I built. We'll talk about these in a little bit, but first let's go in and yeah, there's a lot to talk about today. It's a very exciting snapshot. First one I probably want to talk about are the new cows. So let's get over to them first. Let's start with the warm cow. Alright, I have our little Badlands exhibit here. This is supposed to more represent the entire warm biomes specifically though. So our new mob is the warm cow, and just like the warm pig, they spawn in savannas, savanna plateaus, windswept savannas, jungles, sparse jungles, bamboo jungles, eroded badlands, wooded badlands, and normal badlands. And let's get a closer look at what they look like. Here we go. They look really cool. I like them a lot. I think they look kind of like bulls. Can you show me your face, please? Yeah, I like them. They're cool. I like their horns especially. The protruding horns is very cool. Really bull-like. There's also another thing that comes with the warm biomes, which are the ambient warm biome sounds. And these new sounds can be heard when sand, red sand, or terracotta is nearby any of those blocks I just told you about, or if a dead bush has 2 blocks of any of those blocks that I just said under it. For the sounds themselves, there's one called idle and there's another one called wind. Wind is only able to play in the badland and desert biomes, while the idle one is allowed to play anywhere. So right now I have this set to like a windy, no, I set this into like a desert biome, I think, no, badlands biome, so you should be able to also hear the wind sounds. But every now and then you're gonna hear like a little shh or something. It's cool. I like it. New ambient sounds. I think they should do this for all biomes. Yeah, overall, cool, very cool. All right, let's move on. All right, next we have the new cold cows. So same thing as the what do you call it, the cold pig. They spawn in old growth spruce, old growth pine, taiga, snowy taiga, on pretty much all the windswept hills except for like the warm ones. And over here is what they look like. Yeah, these ones are actually cool too. These kind of look more like yaks compared to like the warm ones would look like bulls, and I low-key like it. I like the fur. I actually like the sideways horns a lot. I think that's very different from like the bull, which is like a more vertical. This is more horizontal. And overall, yeah, very cool cows. But that's not all. We have more stuff. We have new fauna, which is very exciting. Let's move on. Get off the way, cow. All right, we are in our birch forest exhibit, and our new feature that we're going to talk about now is the bush. Now, the bush can be found in plains, windswept biomes, rivers, forests, and birch forest biomes. And bone mealing this bush will obviously create more bushes. Right now, I think it might need shears, but I don't know. I can actually just test that. Hold on. Oh no, you don't need a... Okay, so you don't really need anything for it. You can just hit it and you get the bush. It was probably going to change. They're probably going to make it like use shears or something. But where is bone meal? So here, for example, if you bone meal the bush, it spreads. And this is a cool feature from Bedrock, and I wish they would add it to all of the small animals, or not animals, small plants. I'm very sad. But yeah, that's pretty much all about the bush. You can compost it, obviously, but there's nothing too much. It's kind of just a new piece of variation of foliage. Overall, still cool, but we got to talk about its cooler cousin. Let's move on. Right, this one's exciting. This is the firefly bush. These are found in swamps and rivers, and from my own testing, it seems to be that swamps have more of these than rivers, because they usually the rivers ones usually tend to spawn around like the edges of the river, while the swamp one just spawns like anywhere. And in the dark, firefly particles will appear. So yes, we do in fact get new firefly mobs, they're not really mobs, they're particles now, which is actually exactly how I thought Mojang would handle a firefly if they ever added it. Like, they would have like a plant, and then like maybe in the dark it would bloom, and then like fireflies would come out or something. This is exactly what I thought of, except it was a flower. Um, it also, you can bone meal it, obviously, just like the bush over there, and it also emits like a small little light level of 2. And let's actually showcase the particle effects at night. All right, I switch this off, and ooh, this is nice. These are all from these ones. Let's go to the actual like place over here. Yeah, you can see all like the little particles here. Wait, let's go inside the actual emporium. You can see all the particles flying around, all the fireflies. They're 1 pixel now, by the way. Crazy downgrade, but also crazy upgrade, because now you can just like move them wherever you want. You like place these anywhere around your world, they'll spawn fireflies in the night. Low-key pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for the features. Overall, I gotta say, this is turning out to be a very good game drop. I think the only thing we're really missing now on a technical level is probably like the cold and warm variants of like the rest of the farm animals, so like the chicken and the sheep. So if anything, that's like probably the last thing we're expecting, but we'll still probably get like surprise features. I'm kind of hoping for like maybe more ambient sounds and maybe some updated text leaf particles, because like I still think this leaf particle on like pine needles is kind of goofy. I hope they update that a little bit, please, pretty please, with the cherry on top. But overall, oh yeah, maybe some like some of the wall mushroom fungus things for like the birch forest, and moais in the plains. But other than that, yeah, that's it for the snapshot. Very fun, very honestly surprising snapshot. I wasn't expecting them to be like firefly bushes. I kind of expected like, oh, speed wheat, like from Minecraft Legends, where you like hit the speed wheat and then you get faster. That would have been cool too. But I think I like this more because I'll definitely use this a lot. But yeah, that'll be it for today's snapshot. This is a little late. I'm sorry it took a while to build this. But if you did like my cover of the snapshot, please leave a like and subscribe to Veil2059. And I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.